Hello, good evening, everyone who all are joining in and who may join later in the session. This is your host, Himanshi Kaushik, and I heartily and sincerely welcome you all in today's webinar. So today we have actually joined here to know that what are those internship opportunities we can have while we pursue our CSE with Kalvium. So if you have not taken CSE and Kalvium, of course, so you will be getting all those answers like how you can transfer if you want to in this today's session. And the topic today we are having is accelerating your career internship insights for first year Kalvium CSE students. And before we move on, I hope that you all are doing good, safe, sound, and happy. So for all of this discussion, we are joined by our experts here. Please welcome Mr. Deepak Venugopal. He is a co-founder and the growth head of Kalvium, and he will be actually helping us and navigating us through all the process what is required. And along with him, we are also joined by Mr. Gurpreet Singh. He will be helping us with the session as well. Now, I hope that you all are very excited, and may I just get your response in the chat box. And I must tell you one thing before I request Deepak sir to take over the session, that now you can post your queries in the Q&A box. Kindly post in the Q&A box so that we don't miss your queries. And with this, sir, Deepak sir, over to you. So
Thank you so much, Himanshi. Thank you so much, and good evening to all of you. Amazing to talk to all of you here. Before we get started off, right? Before we get started, there's a big question mark here, right? So on the chat box, can I have your responses on this question? So abhi college shuru hone wala hai. It is going to start very soon, and you have finished your 12th standard, and great. Now I want to know, you have to choose between two things, right? Are you excited about what's going to happen? College life, finally, school is over, exams are over, and I'm finally all this board exams, 12th standard, all this Jhanjat Jamila is over. I want to start college life. Are you super excited about it? So if you're excited, more put it as excited. और आर यू नर्वस कि कॉलेज तो ज्वाइन कर लिया है, अभी क्या होगा, 4 साल बाद क्या होगा, अच्छी प्लेसमेंट मिलेगी, कितना मेहनत करना पड़ेगा, आगे के 40 साल क्या होंगे? आर यू नर्वस about the 40 years, or are you excited about the next 4 years? And I know it's going to be a mix for all of you, but whatever is dominating, can you just put that in the chat box? It'll be super. Okay, nice, lot of interesting comments. I can see a lot of good mix of both excitement and nervousness. Some of them are neither. Some of them are confused, figuring out what their emotions are. Actually, these are very similar emotions. So it is it's common to have both. Okay, so I can see a lot of excitement and a fair bit of nervousness as well, right? So hopefully by the end of this talk, and with all your questions answered, we will have just excitement, or a lot more excitement and very little nervousness probably, right? So that's the endeavor. So with that, we will start. Now, why are we here? What are we here to talk about? Why even this industry programs? Why do we have industry partnered programs and all of that? Why are we even talking this? Why have you come here? So essentially, while we all join colleges, and colleges are a great place for developing yourself to your next step in life, it's very important to note that you have to focus on holistic development. Okay? So if it is only about academic development, what is the difference between school and college? The point that you have joined a college, you have joined one of the top universities in the country. So you need to focus from here on holistic development. So what do you mean by holistic development? Till 12th standard, we were all in a rat race for marks, right? Academics was everything. अगर अच्छे number आ जाए, entrance में अच्छा आ जाए, and all of that, then you will be through. Then it's all done, right? That's all you require to know. But here now, if you want to succeed from here on in life, you have to have a holistic development agenda in your mind. So with that in mind, what do you mean by holistic development? It is important to have three things in mind: academics, exposure, and extracurricular. If you are good in all these three, is where you will have a great and fulfilling holistic life, great life ahead, right? Academics alone is going to be insufficient. That's why that is the difference between college and school, and that's why you're in one of the top universities in India. And being one of the top universities in India, this is a place which is also not satisfied with just giving you what they're giving you. So they're also bringing the best from the corporate world, getting the best from industry to give you an opportunity to get great holistic exposure. So what corporate or industry programs help you achieve is way better exposure and a way better extracurricular, right? So you get a lot more exposure, a lot more exposure to the real world, which bolsters your academics and helps you having a more holistic development. So when I say holistic with industry inputs, what does it mean? Specifically, it means a better learning ecosystem, a lot of immersive learning with interactive lessons, industry mentors, right? People from the industry have been there, done that to guide you real time and nurture a growth mindset, which sets you up for success for the next 40 years. So not just the next 4 years, but with the next 40 years in mind, how do you maximize your chances for success? That's the whole idea about working with the industry and holistic development. So while you're all here, one of the biggest things that you are here is to see that you want to have great placements, right? That's your biggest objective, I would assume, when you join LPU, right? We all look forward to be that next person on the poster, which goes on the big billboard outside LPU. Now, what is the difference? Now, placement to sabki ho jayegi, but what is the difference between a good placement and a great placement? Right, the placement which makes you very proud, makes your parents proud, makes you famous, and makes you really really fulfilled. So that is essentially industry ready skills. So if you see, that's the difference. That's why very few people get great placements. It's because they don't come with industry ready skills. They have all the promise potential, but if you have the industry ready skills, then it that reflects on your package and placement and having a great placement, dream placement. So the question therefore becomes, how do you get industry ready? What is the best way to get industry ready skills? What do we mean by industry ready skills? So now that is where Kalvium comes in. This whole program comes in. This program on software product development. So computer science plus industry ready skills is Kalvium, right? So Kalvium is India's #1 work integrated computer science engineering program, which gives you exactly that magic dust that you need to move from good placement to a great placement, and it gives you the industry ready skills. So that is what Kalvium is all about. I'll explain a little more. ये Kalvium है कौन? So basically, Kalvium is an initiative backed by people, executives, and founders of companies like Flipkart, PhonePe, Cred, people like Anupam Mittal from Shark Tank fame, Ankit Bhatia of Ola, Nitin Kamath, and many more, and executives from Google and Microsoft. So this is an initiative backed by these giants to create these kind of talent for the industry who can be productive in the industry from day one, right? So this is an initiative from these folks who want to come together and contribute to the tech sector in education. So that is where Kalvium is. That is where Kalvium comes into play. And I represent Kalvium as a co-founder, where we are backed by all these people to bring this dream to become reality. So that is who Kalvium is. Now that is who Kalvium is from their founders' point of view. What do we do? We offer India's first and best work integrated program in computer science engineering, right? So what do you mean by work integrated? ठीक है, तो जैसे मैंने आपको पहले कहा था, this is where you get the industry ready skills to move from a good placement to a great placement. And how that happens, it happens now. I'll give you an example. What do you really mean by that? Skills are there. What do you mean by skills? Now, let us take this guy for example, right? You all probably identify the person under that helmet, right? He's one of the top cricket players in the world today, right? He has fantastic skills with the cricket bat. Okay, so that is the skills. वैसे तो we all know to see a match and comment on who should have played and how should they have played and all of that. And there's so many people playing. But if somebody has an exceptional skill, they get the best results, right? Every company wants their employees to be as skilled and competent as Virat Kohli. And the skill he brings to the table, for example, ले लेते हैं कि विराट कोहली के जैसे बैटिंग करनी है तो you have to learn to play cover drive and all of that just like Virat Kohli. Now, where do you think he picked up these skills? Did he pick it up by reading the laws of cricket, like mugging up all the laws and understanding all these 2,000 codes on what the laws of cricket are? Probably not, right? Or did he pick up these skills by reading this book on how to bat well, how to play the shot properly, right? How to play cricket? That book. Do you think he learned these skills by reading that book? Probably not. He probably got these skills by actually practicing, actually going out there and hitting tens and thousands of balls out of the park. And that's how he has perfected these skills, right? Perfecting them in the real world, in simulated real worlds, and then in the real world in different matches. And that's how he becomes the champion player that he is today. So this is how you get skills. You get your skills. You can get knowledge from books and places, but you get skills by actually working on them hands-on. That's where you get skills. That's the difference between knowledge and skills. And knowledge alone is not going to get you a great placement. Skills are what are going to get you a placement. So, irrespective of what we do today, if you have to take away one thing from this whole presentation today, the whole webinar today is, do not rest on knowledge. Knowledge is just the starting point. It is not sufficient. What really differentiates is us as knowledge in action, and that is skills. Skills is equal to knowledge in action. If you can use that knowledge, that is where you get the benefits, right? So always think about skills rather than knowledge. Okay, so this is where Kalvium comes into play. What you see on the right side is where Kalvium comes into play. So you get the knowledge from your college, but along with Kalvium, you can convert your knowledge into skills. And the advantage with Kalvium is you don't have to wait for 4 years for that, right? You get industry ready from year one itself. You're prepared to become industry ready from day one, and you get ready. You can leapfrog your other colleagues and competitors and become industry ready from year one. पहले साल में ही आप काबिल हो जाओगे industry में जाके काम करने लायक, right? So that gives you an early advantage, which makes you much more successful down the line, and also has a more fulfilling college life ahead of you, right? So what happens in Kalvium here? कैसे अलग है अगर आप सोचेंगे? So this is how the program is different from the rest, right? In Kalvium, like any other college, you join college first year, first semester, second semester. इसमें आपको वापस physics, chemistry ये सब नहीं पढ़ना है. Basic mechanical engineering workshop ये सब classes नहीं जाने हैं. इसमें the focus is deep and squarely on computer science. So you have a boot camp on computer science. You learn the breadth of computer science in one go right in semester one. Professor Gurpreet sir actually takes that course for you. You also learn the fundamentals of software developer skills, fundamentals of computer science right in the first year. And you also learn along with that something which people call soft skills right from the first year, right? So we don't call it soft skills, we call it professional skills, because these are the neglected skills. You see people who succeed well in the industry, right? I come from the industry. I'm also an engineer by training and management, and I have held many positions across the globe. Where people really succeed in the corporate world is through professional skills more than their technical skills. You can find 100 people having the same technical skills. What differentiates your success is these soft skills or professional skills. So you are also exposed to these skills right from day one. So semester 1 and 2 se aapka ye deep integration to computer science starts, and by the end of your first year, you become what we call a full stack developer, a fully minted full stack developer right at the end of year one. So you can literally go out and claim that you are a full stack developer and get any job as a full stack developer at the end of year one. That's how capable you become. So आप सोच रहे होंगे full stack developer होता कौन है, right? Now see, everything that you know in computer science, right, where it is applied, is a software product, right? So like now we are talking in Zoom, it's a software product, right? And when you let us like Microsoft Word is a software product, Google is a software product, Swiggy and Zomato apps are software products, right? Now each software product has largely two components. Today, अगर आप ये Zoom का आपका app देखोगे, तो you have these buttons and menus and all which come out in a certain way. This is all called front end development. The way the software product interacts with the user is front end development, and how these things work on the background, how the data is collected, kept together in real time. My video is visible to you along with a presentation from a different source. All of this, how this happens in the background, is called backend. So this is front end and backend, and together are called full stack in very simple terms. So this is the fundamental skills that you require to be a software engineer. Everything in the world today, every software product in the world today has to have a full stack understanding at the core of it. On top of it, there are other things which come and apply, which are like AI, ML, and all of that, which are tools to make this full stack better, to make the software dev product work better. So that's what you learn. By end of year one, you are as good as an entry level full stack developer yourself, right? And you also do a capstone project at the end of year one, which makes you eligible for paid internships फर्स्ट ईयर में. सो फर्स्ट ईयर में ही आपको इंटर्नशिप मिल जाएगी, पेड इंटर्नशिप इन ग्लोबल टेक कंपनीज, राइट? दैट्स व्हाट हैपेंस विद Kalvium. दिस प्रोग्राम इज ऑलरेडी रनिंग एंड आई नो यू ऑल आर इंटरेस्टेड टू नो ये क्या होता है इस इंटर्नशिप में. वो अभी आएगा. I'll talk to you, right? पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. I'll quickly tell you what happens in year 2, 3 and 4. एक बार नौकरी मिल जाती है तो क्या होता है उसके बाद, and then we will go into these placement and then we'll answer all your questions. Right? So moving straight into it, from now that you have gotten your internship in a top tech company in the end of year one itself, what happens from year two to year four, right? So you still have academic courses. So आपको basic समझाया गया है deep level में, but you still have to learn advanced concepts in computer science. So those will be going on from semester 3 to 7. You'll have a choice of domain course and electives. You can even choose electives from AI, ML, and data sciences. So all these are available to you. Right from semester 3 to 7, all these things will go into deep of computer science. You'll also keep developing your skills, right? Through real world projects, through your part-time work. So आपका knowledge academic courses से आएगा and skills will come from your skill development and part-time work. So we make sure that all of that happens. And for your skills, you also get credit. So all the work that you do, part-time work that you do, they are all credited courses. So you get credits for that. आपको course में भी फायदा होता है, grades में भी फायदा होता है उससे, and you also earn a bit of cash, more than pocket money that you would expect for all your part-time work efforts. So we'll talk about that also very soon. But all these benefits you get from your skills. And then you also get one-on-one mentorship from industry practitioners. So there are industry practitioners who are there on campus who will be helping you with these things. And you'll also get guest participation from industry practitioners who will again mentor you to become successful. Again, remember, to be very, very successful, you have to be mentored. In a way, you would see that Virat Kohli was mentored by Dhoni, Dhoni was mentored by Ganguly, and so on and so forth. Mentorship also has a big role to play in your success in the future. So that mentorship also you get only in this program, right? So this program gives you not just knowledge, but skills, hands-on skills, part-time work, and mentorship. So this is the whole package inside a class, inside a college course. So 7th semester से आपका final placement start, and you will have fantastic CTCs. Definitely, you will be somebody who's passing with 3 years equivalent work experience, so you can get at least a 3x CTC compared to your regular classmates. And then finally, हम final project करेंगे and we move on. So that's how it goes. Okay, now आप सोच रहे होंगे कि ये सब तो ठीक है, but ये काम करता है कि नहीं? ये how does So do these things work at all, right? So yes, it definitely works. Proof है क्योंकि last year आपकी जो senior batch है who joined last year, who joined this program last year, they have had fantastic success. For the first time ever, there is a placement report for first year students. So first year के बच्चों ने ऐसी placement करी है for part-time jobs, right? This is not full-time jobs. For part-time jobs, they have gotten stipends as high as 45,000 rupees per month. Okay, and there have been more job offers than there have been number of students. There have been almost 28% international offers, and it's not like one company has come and picked everybody. You have actually got representation from multiple sectors, including food tech, AI and robotics, cloud computing, fintech, consulting, e-commerce, logistics. All of these people have been represented, and fantastic placements have happened. So these are a few brands. There are international internships happening already for students from the second year onwards who are going to be working with these international companies. So when you come to campus, you'll find these students working from their classrooms with these companies, right? Some of the popular companies that you might identify as Fresh Menu, Lowe's, Fresh to Home, PhonePe, Shadi.com, Tata 1MG, and all of these. So these are certain companies that will be working for. Now, what has been the feedback? ठीक है, इनको नौकरी तो मिल गई, but इनका feedback क्या है? भैया बाद में सुनो. So some fantastic feedback from companies. some fantastic feedback from companies about this whole program. Here are the recruiters. This is what our recruiters had to say about, like, they're fantastically amazed to see the kind of quality that Kalvium students bring in. So some great quality of the students. They've been very, very impressed with that. We also had senior representatives from Google, Microsoft to do mock interviews for the students, and they were also fantastically amazed by the skills and maturity that the students brought to bear. I mean, they found that they were much more mature and skilled than even fully minted graduates. So this is the amount of stuff you can get in 1 year, right? With Kalvium, and then obviously 3 times more by the time you graduate. So, ये सब कैसे मुमकिन हुआ? How did Kalvium manage to do these things? If you're wondering, there are some secrets which I'm revealing just to you guys. The secret is, number one secret is a curriculum which is fully focused on computer science. मैंने पहले ही कहा था आपसे, यहाँ पे there is no other frill. Everything is focused on computer science engineering, right? So you get to know the breadth of computer science right from day one, so that you get a big picture. Then you also get a chance to go deep into the subjects. And from semester 3 to 8, you also have this learning, partly learning and partly working in your class hours. So this is not कि आप मत सोचो कि part time work है तो शाम को काम करना पड़ेगा, नहीं. All this is happening within the same hours that you spend in a classroom in any other program. It is divided in two ways such that you do not lose time and you make the most of your classroom time, getting both these kind of experiences. So it is a better use of your time as well. And what it also gives you is you become a certified professional with the skills that you have. And you also have a chance to not just learn theoretically. So knowledge nahi, skills, right? Remember that. You also get a chance to actually work in the industry and practice and work on domains such as AI, ML, data sciences. आपने देखा था, some of the companies which have placed the students are working in these domains like AI and robotics. So you get to just not learn them technically on paper, but actually work on them and see how they affect people in the real world, right? So that's one of the secrets. The other secret is the classroom itself. So this is what a classroom looks like. It looks like an IT company. This is the actual classroom at LPU. ठीक है? तो आप जो देख रहे हो, this is an actual classroom. आपकी classroom भी ऐसे ही होगी, इससे सुंदर होगी. It actually, this kind of a classroom ensures that there are no first benchers and last benchers, but also ensures that you have a lot of fun at class, right? So it enables you to work in groups, work alone, work isolated, work in teams, and have a lot more fun than a classroom which looks like your school itself, right? So आप आगे बढ़ेंगे इससे, you actually become adults sooner, right? The other secret is the projects that students do. This is one of the projects which your senior batch did, which is creating this portal like a mini Zomato for LPU students, for all the eateries that are there within the campus, right? बहुत सारे खाने के जगह हैं campus के अंदर. They have created a mini Zomato for LPU. Apart from that, each and every Kalvium student has to make a first year capstone project, and these are some of the projects. 3-4 project हम यहाँ पे दिखा रहे हैं, which first year students have made themselves end to end. बच्चों ने बनाया है ये, students ने बनाया है. For example, this student made a project which was a price comparison website for computer games. He completely imagined, envisaged, and created the front end and back end for this. Right? All this code is available on GitHub. Basis this code is what they got placed. अगर आप सोच रहे कि कंपनी ने फर्स्ट ईयर बच्चे को कैसे ले लिया, students created these projects and they had to defend and explain how they coded these to their prospective employees, right? इतना स्किल होगा तो कौन क्यों नहीं लेगा, इतना हुनर होगा तो क्यों नहीं लेगा कोई. One student, for example, created this blind dating app that he had in mind, right? He created a web a product for that. So ऐसे बहुत सारे products हैं which each and every student has to make, and these are all available on GitHub. You can go and check them out and see the stuff that your seniors have done. And इसमें से there are some students who did not have any computer science background. They came very, very cold as biology students and learned things from basics and accomplished these things within just 8 months. So this is another secret, right, that we have, which enables you to get these kind of things. So अभी आप सोच रहे होंगे कि ये सब ठीक है. How do I join this program? I thought I saw a comment in the beginning somewhere that how do you join this program? So it's very simple. Because now we are integrated in LPU, आप LPU Nest से ही कर सकते हैं. आपको टेस्ट, अगर आपने LPU Nest दिया है, which I presume all of you have passed LPU Nest, then you don't even have to do any other test. कोई टेस्ट लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपको बस एक इंटरव्यू लेना है, उस इंटरव्यू के बेसिस पे आप इस कोर्स को ज्वाइन कर सकते हो। दिस इज वेरी सिंपल, यू जस्ट लॉग इन, पुट इन योर यूजर आईडी एंड पासवर्ड, क्लिक लॉग इन। आपका लॉग इन डैशबोर्ड कुछ ऐसा रहेगा, इसमें आपको बस इंटरव्यू स्लॉट बुकिंग करके होगी एक बटन, दिस ऑरेंज बटन इन द मिडिल, you just have to click that interview slot booking, and here you can just choose this program, right? You have to choose software product engineering with Kalvium, right? BTech CSE sort of product engineering with Kalvium. Choose an interview time slot, submit, and 20 मिनट का इंटरव्यू है, बस उसको आप पास कर लोगे तो आप Kalvium में भर्ती ले सकते हैं। That's all I had to share with you guys. Thank you so much for being patient listeners. And let me start answering all questions. For ease sake, please put all your questions in the Q&A box. Now, before I get into the question answers, Himanshi, if you can just share the link. If you're interested in this program, now मैंने 15-20 मिनट में जितना बोलना था बोल दिया है. If you want to know more, Himanshi will share a link with you guys in the chat box, and you can just indicate your interest and somebody will talk through to you to clarify all your concerns. आपको कोई भी डाउट हो आप उसमें इसमें बस डाल दो, आपको LPU की तरफ से कोई कॉल करके सारा एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे, ठीक है? सो प्लीज इंडिकेट योर इंटरेस्ट इन द डॉक्यूमेंट अटैच्ड हियर विद। सो ये लिंक क्लिक कर लीजिए और इस फॉर्म को भर दीजिए, आपके सारे क्वेश्चंस आंसर हो जाएंगे। अब इसके बाद भी कोई और क्वेश्चन है जो भी यहाँ पे है, आई विल आंसर एवरीथिंग। वन क्वेश्चन इज एज अ नॉर्मल, सो तुषार इज आस्किंग, एज अ नॉर्मल CSE स्टूडेंट कैन आई गेट इंटर्नशिप? नो, यू कांट, दिस इज ओनली फॉर Kalvium स्टूडेंट्स। नॉर्मल CSE स्टूडेंट्स में नहीं होगा, तभी ये अलग प्रोग्राम बनाया है, LPU के तरफ से ही है। यू विल स्टिल बी एन LPU स्टूडेंट, but you can't get internship in the first year. You can get it on your own if you can, but that will be outside your classroom hours, right? आपको क्लास भी अटेंड करनी पड़ेगी, बाहर करनी पड़ेगी। अगर इंटर्नशिप में काम भी करना है तो आपको 8 घंटे क्लास अटेंड करने के बाद सुबह या रात को बैठ के काम करना पड़ेगा। With Kalvium, it is baked into your course itself, so you don't have to do anything separately. Hope Tushar, I'm clear. So you will have to just take an interview and join Kalvium. It's very easy. आपने पास कर लिया तो it's a click of a button program transfer. आप कर सकते हो। अगर आप सोच रहे हो कि आप ऑलरेडी कैंपस आ गए हो या 2 दिन में कैंपस पहुंच रहे हो, अभी क्या करें, देर नहीं हुई है, आप अभी भी कर सकते हो। ये इंटरव्यू तो ऑनलाइन इंटरव्यू है, आप कभी भी ले सकते हो। It's on Google Meet only, so you can book this interview, do that, and you can do a program transfer at any time, right? All right. So somebody's asked, in LP I've applied for a change of course, interview in 14th, can it be done before it? Yeah, today is 14th, right? You can do it. No, it's still time, like I said again, बहुत टाइम है, आप कर सकते हो। इनफैक्ट LPU is one of these universities where you have a lot of time to change your mind if you want to. They facilitate all of that. They want the best for their students, so we can still do it. Please go ahead and do it. I applied for this program time. Hey, what do you mean you applied twice? Do you mind giving a little more details? If you had applied way back in the past and you were supposed to take a separate exam, अभी उसकी जरूरत नहीं है नवप्रीत. So you can simply and take the interview. But अगर और भी कुछ उसको आप डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करना चाहते हो, आप नीचे डाल दो. As I come to that question, I'll definitely answer it. Will the interview be tough? Actually, it is very simple. It is simple but not easy. आपको इंटरव्यू में you don't have to learn anything about physics, chemistry, maths or anything. You just have to be yourself. People will be checking your there is a very structured process in the interview. 20 minute में we will levels, your dedication level, your communication skills, and see if you're a fit for the program. So just be yourself, right? And that's enough. First semester nahi aata, you will get internship in the first year. At the end of first year, like I said, you will become a full stack developer by the end of second semester. First semester se aapki training shuru ho jayegi. By the second semester, you will be fully trained. You will create your capstone project on the basis of that. Won't be hard. What is employability test? Do I have to take it? I'm a fresher. Don't worry, we will be checking you, Rishabh, that if you would be qualifying, can you be industry ready within 1 year or not, is something what the Kalvium interview checks you. We also have your background on your academics levels and your scores from LPU Nest. So basis questions will be asked to you, not regarding the subjects, but the employability things, and you don't have to worry. Yeah. Do we have to pay? No, you don't have to pay any separate fees for this. It is an LPU program. ये LPU program के लिए extra नहीं है. ये LPU का ही program है. It is a standalone LPU program. You have to simply shift your program to one, and then you can get through. Okay, now Preet is asking, what if is that your question? If you fail to pass the interview of this program, I'm afraid you are not eligible for it. Yeah, see, the interview is checking if you're going to be ready for the corporate world in 1 year, right? If it is not, then you go back to your regular computer science, Navpreet beta, and you can be ready in 4 years. Kya jaldi hai, right? Like if you want to do fast, come here. That's the thing. It is not an online course, Rishabh. It is a full time in. आपने classrooms देखे थे, तो ये classrooms तो online के नहीं है ना, सारे बच्चे वहाँ बैठ के पढ़ रहे हैं. So it is not an online course. It is an offline program. It is an in-person, on-campus program. It is all these things happen during your classroom hours. So classroom hours में ही आपने ये करना है. Lectures कम होंगे, practical learning ज़्यादा होगा. Bhanu Pratap, I have told you how to join Kalvium. I hope it is clear to you. You can just go and block your interview time and then join. Yes, it is available for all CSE course students, Mayank. Everybody is available. That is why we are doing this webinar. In case you have missed hearing about it, here is your last chance to take admission. So like Saksham is saying, a normal CSE, you will not get these benefits. You will have to join this program. This is the advanced CSE program. So you have to join this program, beta, and that's how you will get it, right? So please apply. In case you haven't watched that clearly, I will show you again. This is how you go, right? You log in. आपका lpu.in वाला जो login है, उसमें आप login करोगे. Your dashboard will turn up something like this. I'm showing it again. If you're paying attention on the screens, you have to click interview slot booking and come down and select the third program, BTech CSE, Software Product Engineering, along with Kalvium. इसको आप slot select करो और submit करो, interview दे दो और हो गया सब कुछ. Nothing specifically you need to know. You don't have to prepare anything on programming or anything. We will be teaching you all that. What we will be checking in the interview is your communication skills and your interest levels for software. Your learning skills, communication skills, and interest in software. So that's all you need to check. Rajan Sahu is asking. No, again, so again, I'm just repeating this. Regular computer science students, you will get this benefit if you change your program, program transfer to this program. Interview will happen at the slot that you select. Select the slots quickly, because everybody in this webinar is probably going to book their slots. So choose a slot quickly and get done. The results will be available within a day. So you can do that. And interviews are happening all the time. Even today, as we speak, interviews are happening. It's a totally different batch. Again, Samanvay, it is not an additional program for everyone. This is something which is a standalone program running in. It's a BTech program running in LPU. आपने इस program में shift करनी होगी. Fees. So fees for this program is the base fees is 1,90,000, but scholarships are available. So depending on what scholarship you get, the fees ranges from 1,52,000 to 1,90,000. तो ये फीस स्ट्रक्चर है बेटा, आप चेक कर सकते हैं, एंड उसके बेसिस पे होगा. आपको बस डिफरेंस इन फीस पे करके तुरंत शुरू करना है. So Shibu, again the same answer. You can't. You will have to do this again. What will I be asked in the interview? You will be asked questions on to gauge your interest in computer science, your communication skills, and your learnability skills. आप कितना learning के लिए ready हो, कितने open हो learning करने के लिए, right? So that's how. Yes, Rishabh is asking, is it paid? I assume you're asking if the internships are paid. All internships are paid internships fully, right? And the internships that you saw were ranging from whatever 3 lakhs to 5.4 lakhs. This is what students last year, senior batch has got. You can expect similar or better probably for yourself. Yes, so I have described the fees. Yes, as we are freshers, yes, everybody who joins this program, this is for students who have finished 12th standard. you can take the interview with her. Yeah, so a lot of questions are probably the program is start. So the first batch for this program will have multiple cohorts. आपने जैसे देखा था, these are small classrooms. In each classroom we have just roughly 18 to 20 people, right? And you'll be mentored very closely that way. So couple of batches are starting coming Friday, but we will have more batches as more people join. So you can join anytime. Nikhil Jaggi, you have passed LPU Nest. Yes, you can join. You just have to take the interview. Block the interview, Nikhil Jaggi, as we speak, and you can join. Interviews on 16th, can it be preponed? ये मुझे श्योरली नहीं पता है. हिमांशी, आप जानते होंगे? Can we advance the interview?
No,
I'm not.
I think it won't be done. But I think what I mean, the student can do is he can consult our counselors,
हाँ.
and I think it will be.
एक बार आप log in करके देखो. If you are able to advance it, prepone it, it is great. If you are not able to, check with the counselors. But don't worry, 16th is not 16th is an auspicious day if you think so. Take it on 16th. देर नहीं हुआ है, आप campus आके भी shift कर सकते हो. Right, so that there we go. Can you say an estimate salary? Krishna Prasad is asking. So I showed you the first year internships. I think you're asking about final year salaries. So see, I don't want to put a number there randomly, right? So we want to be very, very fact based. That's why we have given you actual answers of stipends that people have got. Now our calculation is the money what you get in LPU with regular placements is what freshers get. Imagine yourself coming with 3 years of work experience. आपको 1-2 promotions तो मिल जाएंगे, appraisal तो 1-2 बार हो जाएंगे आपके 3 साल में. तो 3 साल के appraisal के बाद जितना मिलेगा मिनिमम उतना तो मिलेगा आपको, मिनिमम की बात है. उससे ऊपर तो आप sky is the limit. So you can imagine that. That's one way to do the maths. The other way to do the maths is to say that in the first year for your part-time skills, if you can get 3 to 5 lakhs, right? Full time to वैसे double कर लो आप, right? And in person उसको और एक factor कर लो, triple हो जाएगा वहां से. And उसके ऊपर से आपके पास 3 साल और skills होंगे. So nothing less than a 7-figure salary is what you should imagine. Now you can fill in the figures the way your ambitions are, right? So I hope that answers the question. How to know is I am Kalvium student. So once you are selected, beta, you will get to know that your program transfer will be initiated. You will get communication from LPU, and you will know that we'll let you know that you have passed the exam. This is a specialization batch, Rajan. Yes, for BTech CSE, but it's a completely standalone program. So you have to choose it, right? So you can't continue. So this is also Nikhil Sharma is asking, can I continue with our regular CSE course? This is also a CSE course. This is the advanced CSE course. So yes, you can't continue with your older CSE course. You have to shift to an advanced CSE course. But this is also a BTech CSE program only. आपकी डिग्री BTech CSE की ही होगी. ठीक है. Interview language will be English. Raja Babu Kumar, 100% English. The language of the industry is English, so the interview will be in English. Yes, you will not be asked questions on coding and programming, Manu Pratap. So you can qualify. Like I told you, interview, we are checking questions on your communication skills, your learnability skills, and your interest levels. Okay? Not your current skills levels. आपको interest कितना है वो gauge किया जाएगा. So don't worry about that. In second semester, I will apply. No, you will have to study back from the first semester, Sunny Kumar. आप शुरू से ही पढ़ना पड़ेगा. तो why are you wasting time? आप यहाँ से शुरू कर लो ना. There is no option of interview. Saksham Chaudhary says there is no option of interview on your LPU admit portal. If you have finished your LPU nest, you should be getting it. If in doubt, call a counselor. अभी एक counselor को आप call करके पूछ लीजिए, वो clarify कर देंगे. Nikhil is asking if I clear the interviews, we leave the CSE course. Yes, you don't leave the CSE course, you transfer from an ordinary CSE course, regular CSE course, to an advanced industry affiliated CSE course. So Nikhil Sharma, आप समझ रहे हैं? CSE ही मिलेगी आपको. Rahul Chopdar, yes. Interview option, please call. You can. So again, I'm reminding everybody who is interested in this program. Please enter your details in the sheet that Himanshi has shared in the chat box. आपको कॉल करके somebody will take you through that. So if you're not been able to block an interview slot, somebody will notice that and call you back, right? Kalvium course is priced above the normal CC, or will it be adjusted? Yeah, that is the, yeah. So the, no, it is okay. Anonymous attendee, that is not over and above. So अगर आपने पहले ही कुछ दिया, आपको बस difference pay करना है बेटा. It is only the difference that you have to pay for this program. This is not over and above a regular CSE course. It is the total. So you just have to pay the difference. Kahal Agarwala is asking that will I miss some of the basics of CSE core? Absolutely not. In fact, like I said in the somewhere in the presentation, this program is 100% only about computer science. So you will probably learn more of the basics, right? You also have courses like discrete mathematics, compiler design, operating system design, all that is required for computer science. You have all of them here. So you will actually get learn even more deeper. You won't, what you will not have is physics, chemistry, workshop, mechanical engineering, civil engineering. CGPA will be calculated. This also has, okay, very good question, Krishna Prasad. इसमें regular आपके end semester exams नहीं होंगे. So if you thought, you know, probably all of you were COVID batch in 10th, right? So in case you missed एक ही बोर्ड एग्जाम दिया है और बोर्ड एग्जाम देना चाहते हैं तो सेमेस्टर एग्जाम दे सकते हैं. कलवियम में सेमेस्टर एग्जाम्स नहीं रहेंगे, रेगुलर प्रोग्राम में रहेंगे, इसमें नहीं रहेंगे. नो सेमेस्टर एग्जाम्स, देयर विल बी कंटिन्यूअस असेसमेंट्स जिसके बेसिस पे आपकी सीजीपीए कैलकुलेट की जाएगी और आपको सीजीपीए आपकी डिग्री सर्टिफिकेट में मिलेगी. बट नो बोर्ड, नो एंड सेमेस्टर एग्जाम्स. सो इफ यू लव डूइंग एग्जाम्स, regular course, if you do not like exams, you want to be in the real world, uh, take this. Thank you, Rajan Sahu. Thank you for your comments. Last 5 minutes, or last 5 questions, whichever is sooner. Let us see if we have more questions. So Aditya, probably we answered that. Yes, all the things will be paid. Thank you, Rajan. Excited for the interview. Thank you, Chahal Agarwala. Looking forward to having you in the interview as well. Looking forward to all of you. Krishna Prasad is already bothered about missing a test. Don't worry, all these things are taken care of, right? So it's a very, very full-fledged process. If you miss a test, you will not miss a test. If you miss a test, it will be rescheduled. To be more specific, you will be able to reschedule it, but the onus will be on you to complete it. There's a lot of self-paced learning here, so you can decide when you want to take the tests and take them at your convenience, right? So no worry there. So somebody's asking about AI ML. See, there is a fetish for AI ML these days. Sab chahte hain AI ML, AI ML, AI ML is the future. Remember, like I said, AI ML is just a tool to help you software development, right? If you think about ChatGPT, for example, since we're talking about AI, ChatGPT is also a software product. It's a software product, right? So usme bhi AI has been used in the backend to give you better outcomes, better results, right? That is what you learn here. So AI ML में you will be taught the basics about AI ML कैसे काम करता है, but here you can learn how to use it. I'll give you a small example. All the learning here happens online. Online in the sense it all happens. You don't have to buy textbooks, you don't have to buy notebooks, record notebooks or everything. You just have to come to college with a laptop. In your course this year जो बच्चे आ रहे हैं उनके कलवियम प्रोग्राम के कोर्स में फर्स्ट ईयर में you have a course called prompt engineering. It's already there. You're not waiting for somebody to write a book about prompt engineering, AI. जो भी आज AI ML के आप टेक्स्ट बुक्स पढ़ रहे हो, आप देखो वो कब बने थे, कब लिखे गए थे, right? Just go and refer to the textbooks. They would all been printed few years back, right? They are going to teach you the theory of AI ML. Here you can actually start using it from day one. So there is a course on prompt engineering which has been based on ChatGPT 4, right? Or 3.5. So that way you will actually be doing AI ML, right? So not just learning. Okay, I'll go through the questions very quickly. If I don't take this, so Jita Brato is asking, will there be problems? If I don't take this program, will there be problems? Problem kuch nahi hai beta, you will miss an opportunity to leap forward compared to your peers, right? So you'll miss out a chance, a great chance to to get a head start in your life. So why do you want to miss that chance? Your semester fees per semester is 98. So what extra amount? So your extra amount will be anywhere between 50,000 to 82,000, depending on what scholarships you get. You can check that on the website. You can see that on the LPU website. You will find that. So वो 50,000 extra per year देना पड़ेगा और per semester देना पड़ेगा आपको. And imagine if you can earn 45,000 per month, then this extra fees is nothing. You can literally earn that back yourself, right? May I know the programming language that you'll be learning? So you will be learning the MERN stack, right? Is there such a thing that so you will be learning the MERN stack, which is the skills that are required. You will be learning the basics, you will be learning the hands-on skills. So let me give an example, right? You are asking which is a good programming language to learn. See, if you learn the basics, hands-on skills very well, not the knowledge, the skills, right? Virat Kohli ki jaise agar aap cover drive khelna jaan gaye, batting karna seekh liya, Python programming may be Indian wickets, right? C++ may be Australian pitches, right? Something else will be, England, Headingley, Lords. You can play anywhere. You can easily transport those skills anywhere if you have the right skills. So this is where you get the skills. When you work in different companies as part of your work internship, you actually get exposed to playing in different wickets across the world. And that's how you become ready to get any challenge that is thrown to you there. First year out of CSE experience, learnings will be compromised. No. Actually, learnings will be much deeper, Veda. The whole point of making it work integrated is to make sure that your learnings are much, much, much deep. Is there a way to get internship in a dream company in the first year? It depends on what your dream company is, Krishna Prasad, but do not undermine the value of the experiences. Now, these dream companies, like if I assume Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, these are your dream companies. These companies want exceptionally skilled people. They want to see exceptionally skilled people, what they have done in their 4 years. And the companies that you saw in this placement, they give you very good quality work, right? And these are the pathways. Once you have your resume, once you have your GitHub profile, shining, right, with all these experiences, your dream companies would want to get you, right? They will be in a queue to get you. So just get your resume in order, right from day one. Class timings are like regular class timings, 9 to 6 or something like that, but it'll be regular class timings. You have done 12th in 2021, joining BTech course now. Will there be any issue in placements? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right. There is no barrier like that. You will get all those skills. In fact, if you have already missed out 2 years, this is probably the time for you to make up for the lost time and accelerate. So I think this is probably the best course for you. Okay, on that note, सांस लिए बिना मैंने बात करके आपके सारे क्वेश्चंस आंसर कर दिए हैं. आप गहरी सांस लेके अपनी इंटरव्यू बुक कर लीजिए and do not miss the chance. This is the last and final boarding call, right? इसके बाद क्लासेस शुरू हो जाएंगे. You may not get another opportunity after this once you are in campus. You can do it still, but you may not get too many opportunities because our interviewers will be busy and the seats will be closed. All the best, guys. All the best. I was here to talk about Kalvium, but having said that, आप जहाँ पे भी join कर रहे हो, all the best for a great future. I wish that it's all excitement and not nervous. Great future is ahead for all of you. All the best for that. God bless you. If you are with Kalvium, you will get some personal engagement and blessings from us as well. But God bless you. All the best.
Okay,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And so there's one question, what would be the class strength? So please answer this question as well.
The class strength, it works a little differently. Like you saw the classrooms, right? There are small classrooms. So we call each classroom a squad. So each squad strength will be 20. So in one squad, there'll be 20 people. Depending on how many classes we have, we'll be able to accommodate so many squads. So आपके class में आपके साथ और 19 बच्चे होंगे तकरीबन.
And there's another question that I would want to take is where students can find counselor number is on a site that is lpu.in. You go there, there are options of you can call them or you can WhatsApp them or you can have a live video counseling session as well with them. So just go to our site that is lpu.in or www.lpu.in. And there you can find counselors and you can just book your counseling session with them. And with this, sir, I just want to say thank you. And all our students, attendees are already saying thanks, the session that you've taken and for the information that you've given to all of them. And now I would want to request Gurpreet, sir, do you want to add anything to the session, sir? And yeah.
Yes, hello. So that is a very good session, and I think all the queries has been solved. So one thing I want to add, today the LPU is accredited with the NAC A++ grade. So I want to congratulate all the team. So that is going to be a good thing in the future from the career perspective also. So best of luck for all the aspirants for their future career, choosing their next options. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And this is a personal request to Deepak, sir. I mean, of course, we have all the courses for students who are joining. Maybe we can add, some of the courses for faculties also, like faculties or students who have passed their whatever course, whatever stream they've taken, and they can join also. I mean, apart from the students.
We'll think through that because we are training our mentors also, so probably we can have certain specialized courses for industry, exposure for faculties as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And with this, I just want to say thanks to our experts who have joined us and all the attendees who have joined us here. And all the questions that you have given are really appreciated. And I hope that you join Kalvium, you come in here in the university and have fun, learn and grow yourself and achieve the dream that you have. And with this, I just now want to take permission from our experts, Gurpreet sir and Deepak sir, to wrap this session up. Shall I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So with this, I take your leave and I'm hoping that we meet soon in the university. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you. Bye-bye.